Hello?
Mama, what you doing?
Watching Sherry Shepherd.
Oh, well, your daughter want to talk to you. We ain't caught up on Beyond the Gates this
I
week.
still can talk to you when you're sure. That's my girl.
Who, Sherry Shepherd?
Yeah, our birthdays is the same.
Oh, man. Oof.
Her and then John her the guy. His birthday is the day after.
Wow. Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
They must be crazy then.
Are you caught up?
Yeah. So I didn't. Well, yesterday was Memorial Day, so it didn't come on, right?
It was a rerun.
Okay, good. Okay. Yeah. So well, do you want to lead off, or because you always run the show?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
On the Thursday, May 22nd. Okay, I don't know what these women put in their hair. You know, them clips with the hair on. You know, extra hair.
Yeah, the hair clips. Extension clips.
Okay, now if you go back, Nicole had one of them hanging. I said, now, I don't know if anybody else seen that, but I haven't seen it. And then, like, when they put it back on her, and after she taught, they had fixed it.
Wait, was that when she was in the hospital? Went to the hospital?
Yes. Yes. And then this head that with the on a t-shirt, a sweater, V-neck sweater with a sport jacket. Huh?
Mama.
He's not. You know what? He's supposed to be what you call it?
Professional, a doctor.
Yeah, but he's when women want their nose done. And,
oh yeah, a plastic surgeon.
Yes, and they make up all kind of money.
So, Mama, we gotta get on topic. I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna start. Okay. So listen. So listen. You remember when Leslie went to, and I'm trying to remember people's names now. So Leslie went to the hospital. That was kind of one of my first thoughts. She went. Yeah, she was going to kill her. But you know what's going to happen? They gonna check them cameras, or Shanice gonna remember, because Shanice don't remember too much at this time.
She in everybody else's business.
Right. But she's gonna remember, because they're gonna go back and they're going to now that's one thing that I like that Nicole did say was we need to go check the footage
Right.
So they're going to go back and they're going to start combing through that footage, and they're going to see her with Shanice, and then they're going to put two and two together and see that, and her going into that hospital room, she could have tried to kill her after.
Yeah. She thinks she's untouchable.
Yep.
Strutting her stuff with us. She's a slimy snake. That's what she is.
She is cray.
Did you see her trying to steal the robe and the girl?
Yeah, she.
Emotionless. I said, this broad here, man.
But you know what? Eva to me is way too gullible, because first off, you already know how your mama is. Why would you not leave out last just because she
let her go out last?
Yeah.
I said, this dummy. I said, honey, how you gonna do that?
Yeah, but just the whole situation with how she's manipulating Eva, and now it's going to fall back on Eva. Letting her do it. And now once they find out that Eva better come clean, that she know, before they find out that
You know,
well, then she's going to be an accessory,
because
just like her mama said.
exactly. Because her mama knows she's a dummy.
Yeah, that's.
She's true.
Well, I just think that she just like still got feelings for her mom, and it's
Man, you
kind of
can still
hard.
have feelings. That don't mean you got to be a fool.
She got Stockholm syndrome.
But you got something. And Ted do too, the way he dressed.
Who?
What's his name? Ted.
Mama, Ted did better this time though. Like when he was,
No,
I'm gonna tell you his acting on when he was going off on Leslie. He did or Dana, whatever her name is. He did a great job.
Well, I'm not talking about that. He need to dress like
Mama, he's let that man get in.
That man had on a green, look like a dark green T-shirt, and then a bluish looking V-neck sweater with a sports coat. And then it looked too tight. The button wasn't just, girl.
Mama, stop being such a boomer. Okay, listen.
Another thing, I don't like that firefighter because he
Me
like he
either.
Girlfriend.
Okay.
Was dating the girl this long?
Ashley, firstly, if I was him, I would run far away from Ashley. Like she don't want him. She want Andre. That's why she nitpick everything. You know how some women, when they don't really like you, they, like.
You know what? She shouldn't have had him to move in.
That's right. She shouldn't have. She shouldn't have said yeah.
And then because now ever since she found out that he was trying to kiss her, she's been trying to hold his hand and do all this little
right.
And then when something go wrong, he the first one she called.
Yeah, and what's his name? Derek, her boyfriend.
Fireman.
Yeah, he was trying though. You know what I'm saying? Like he.
No.
No, I'm saying when he started cleaning and trying to at least.
Yeah, but when the first time he came, he was just throwing stuff any old where. And then that stinking looking orange ass shirt he had, he could have left that where. He could have put that on the curb. He didn't even have to bring that in.
Okay, she should have led with some type of rules. But what I don't like is that they trying to make him like he the one that needs to be apologizing and be all over her.
No.
Like his friend, like the black guy, I can't remember the cop name, but his friend was like, you need to like it's his fault that he's not trying to.
Okay, but the only thing his friend said that makes sense. Now, just because you done moved in with her, you used to take her on like date night and stuff like that. You moved in and you stopped all that.
Yeah.
So take her out once in a while. So he was right about that. But these men done got so cheap. They done got cheap. I'm telling you, they don't want to take a woman out. Praise her. Something.
Yeah, I agree with that. I just feel like he should have just got his own place. He a fireman. He should be able to afford something on his own. That don't even sound right to me. They trying to make them so poor.
Look at her apartment. She acting like now she's a nurse. Okay, now I can understand.
But she just started being a nurse, Mama.
Yeah, but he's the fire, and he just don't look too bright to me. I don't think I would want him to put my pipe. He don't look bright.
What? You said?
They could have found somebody else. Because, for him to be a fireman, he just looked gullible. Like,
okay, Mama, I gotta reel you in. But you know who I said that I'd never sit on her sofa? That's that dang on Nicole. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would never sit on her sofa because when they went to go talk, her cat and Ted, and then she just Well, Eva could have you just listened to the recording of this woman. You are a psychiatrist. You can't
Yeah.
tell. Like even the audience, the people watching can tell that she was the ringleader, the mom. And
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
study trying to
No,
put Eva in there.
yeah, she did everything. I mean, the detail. I mean,
Yeah.
she everything she really did to that girl. She told it.
Yup.
It was on the recording. I don't like the mama though. The mom, but I tell you one thing, that heifer can change up that hair.
Oh, you do. You like the mama?
No, I don't like
Oh,
her.
I was about to say, okay, mama, I'm gonna have to put some eyes on you. No.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Now the granddaddy, he up to something too. He
I know with that phone call.
Yeah, he either cheating on his wife or he got something going on the side.
Yeah, it's something, and the old girl had came in on him. But you know what I also caught? I caught when they were having a little beef and having that conversation. The grand and the lady, and then they were talking about when they all three of them met him at the same time. And it sounded like Sharon, the woman that didn't want to come, it sounded like she saw him first.
She
And
did.
and Grand took him away from her.
Yeah, yeah. But you know what now? The woman the backup singer or whatever she was
Yeah.
in the group. And, the only thing I don't like about her, why you gonna get mad? Cause
She a hater.
Go out and go on her own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she a hater. She a hater. But they grew up in the projects. They came from Cabrini Green.
Hey, groups they don't last forever.
Yup.
So,
And
hey,
yup.
if she was better at it and she knew she was hungry back then.
Yeah.
She was young.
Yeah.
So, hey, that's on you.
I agree with that.
And all what that woman got, she with her sweat and tears with her husband, that belonged to her. She worked hard to get that what she got.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and then just because you wanted to just do up and sing in the bars and didn't want to go take your career no further, that's not on her.
I agree.
That's not on her.
I agree, Mama. I really feel like they put a lot of emphasis for that entire week that we watched on Ashley and Derek, and some of it trying to get to the bottom of Eva and Kat. But this one part that I definitely was so upset about was that lady Vanessa, the one that is married to and her and Joey and just her whole attitude period. And now everybody, hold on, Mama, now everybody is seeing her, right? And then she go to the hospital and she goes off on Ted. And she doing the same thing Ted did. Well, Ted didn't even do it, but
she doing worse than Ted.
She doing worse than him. Ted did it, but he's
doing stuff in the closet and stuff like that. I mean, he made a mistake.
No, she doing it, and she is open with it, with everybody seeing. That is so hypocritical.
Yeah, she could have kept her mouth shut.
Yeah, I just don't like. I don't like how one-sided that is, and how they make the women seem like they don't. There's no accountability for them when they do things. You know what I'm saying? Like Danny them was like okay with what they heard about her, but they put it on the boy and was like, she's married. Why is he trying to be like talking about why is he trying to chase a married woman when she chasing him, and now he the young guy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just don't like that part. I don't like that Nicole is best friends with her and she's okay with what she's doing, but she's upset with her husband.
But she can't forgive Ted.
Yeah, it's like so weird to me.
And just like, that is you got a point there. And then like Danny, when it comes to her grown daughter, and she hollering, baby. That ain't no baby, because the baby, that girl like threesomes.
Yeah, and
You know what I'm saying? She's a grown woman, boy, because in threesomes, you can get in trouble with that.
and
then she liked
entitled.
the woman, she liked the man.
Right, and she felt like she could be entitled to break up their marriage. They'll just go find somebody else.
I mean, that's bold, because see, when you do them threesomes,
Yeah, that's
somebody
bold.
gonna get hurt. Somebody gonna get hurt.
Yeah, but she,
$1.
that just shows me that she's more like Danny than we think, because of the fact that she felt like she was okay with how she felt. She could break up a happy home.
Yes.
And that woman was looking like, I love my man, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
And that bust her bubble.
Right. But yeah, overall, what was other things before we get off that we did not, that you thought that, the lady who, the lady that had pneumonia. Remember when they had Nicole come and meet her?
Oh yeah.
I think they setting that up for Nicole. Probably is going to wind up being her therapist and finding out that them kids is hers.
Right.
Because it's getting too close to. Yeah, they wanted Nicole to come in so that they can intertwine that storyline, so that because those Nicole grandkids.
Mm-hmm. I know, but I still think that homeless woman, those are her kids.
Yeah, I think so too, and I think that she probably is going to accept, Nicole becoming her therapist, like Naomi going to help her, and they all gonna help her and support her, and then they gonna find out.
Now, she don't trust nobody.
Yeah,
she really don't.
She don't.
So,
yeah,
she really ain't. So, but I honestly think they're gonna wind up being her kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. But getting back to Ted, I just don't. I don't know. Yeah. He got the dress better.
Mama, leave Ted alone.
Oh, yeah, I guess. But hey.
They didn't show little. They showed little legs a couple times, but they really haven't had any parts.
Well, good, because I don't want to see her cross them sticks.
Mama, I'm about to let you go for you start warming up and saying something,
really
and YouTube cut me off.
No, okay, but go back and watch Thursday, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You will see one of her piece of hair hanging from her down to her neck. I couldn't believe it. I said, "What the hell is that?"
Which one was it on? The ones with what? I mean, what scene was it?
It was when she was the first day she got out the house and went to the hospital.
Okay.
And she had on the white suit with the blue blouse, silk blouse.
Okay.
He had on that messed up stuff he had on.
Man, I tell you, them hairstylists and wardrobe stylists, if they be listening to this.
But I like the way Nicole wearing her hair.
Yeah.
I really do. But when I seen that, I was like, oh, okay. It's a piece of her hair.
That's so funny. Okay, I'm going to check it, Mama. I forgot you be looking for everything on the walls and all that.
Girl, and they choose her. She the queen of Febreze. Because if you look, when they show her and Ted at the house, she be spraying Febreze. And even in the office, she got a can of Febreze.
Oh, that must be, they must be sponsoring them or something. Yeah.
And then like her son, every time you look around and they doing laundry, there's a basket with Tide in it.
Oh yeah, I did notice that. Mama, you is such a a domestic woman. Okay, bye, Mama.
All right, bye, daughter.
Okay, love you. Talk to you later.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.